Today we are taking Mad Gameverse, our entire third-person shooter project built in Unreal Engine 5.6, and we are moving it into Unreal 5.7. I wanted to keep this project as updated as possible, especially now that 5.7 is an official release and it includes the new built-in AI assistant. This is the perfect moment to take advantage of everything Epic is adding to the engine. Before we begin, an important note. I have full control over this project because I created the entire code myself. There are no external plugins, libraries, or assets that could break during the version change. And if anything ever does break, I can fix it. I know every system, every line of code, and every mechanic in this project. I am the master of this project and I have full control of everything I built. If your game relies on external assets, I recommend you that do not upgrade until those assets officially support the Unreal version you want to move to. This will save you a lot of frustration. And remember, you can only move a project forward into a newer version of Unreal. You cannot move backward. There is no path from 5.6 to 5.5, and in practice there is no real benefit to doing that anyway. Welcome to the Game Creator Accelerator channel. I am Tony Munoz. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell so you do not miss the next steps of creating Mad Gameverse, my newest third-person shooter whose code is public on this channel and soon on our Patreon. And if you are in search of a one-on-one mentorship to build a consistent plan to become a game creator after your daily job, visit woolun.com to learn more about the Game Creator Accelerator Lifetime Mentorship. It will be a life-changing conversation with me. You live only once, so what are you waiting for? Now let's get started. The first step to move our project is, well, opening the project, or you can also use the Epic Launcher and find where your project is. In my case, I'm going to take the content, right-click, and look for Show in Explorer. In Explorer, I'm going to move one level up, and you have all these folders that you already know. It is a good practice that just in case you keep a copy of your project. So let's go up. This is named Shooter Oasis, that's my folder, and I'm going to copy and paste just here. Now that I have a copy, a backup, I am sure that I won't lose my mind if something goes wrong. Open the Shooter Oasis and let's close my current project. First, I will remove a group of folders, starting with BS, binaries, derived data cache, intermediate, saved, and in my case, because I'm using Visual Studio, the project on Visual Studio. Delete. The next step is switch the version of Unreal. So I'd right-click the Shooter Oasis, go to the option of Show More Options, and pick the one that says Switch Unreal Engine version. Of course, you need to have installed the version that you want to move to. In my case, I want to move from 5.6 to 5.7. And OK. Now I will open the project here directly, not using the Epic Games Launcher, but the project directly. So double click. You will find this message that suggests you what kind of changes you have to do. So in this case, it's telling me, please upgrade the Shooter Oasis editor target.cs and add this line of code. If you already update the target, would you like to rebuild and open the project? Yes, but well, no at this moment, so I'm going to make the changes and then repeat this process. Open the folder source and open the file name tshooteroasiseditortarget.cs. The line of code that we need to change is this one, the default build setting version B5 to B6. Save and close. Now let's go up one level and open the project directly here, not on the Epic Games Launcher. We made the change, so now we can pick yes. Would you like to rebuild them now? This is a group of folders, a group of files that it needs to be rebuilt, and you will say also yes. And now be patient for some seconds. Here is our project. Let's test it and see if it's working. Yeah, everything is working. Well, the Niagara is not at this point, so let me check the character. Open full blueprint. And let's check if we have the Niagara set. We have it. Let's save. Let's compile. Everything looks good. And here it is. Sometimes you need to compile again the project to make it work. And now if I go back to the project and right click, show more options, and if you try to switch the Unreal version, you can see that the current version you have for this project is 5.7, what I wanted. And this is it. Your project is now running on Unreal Engine 5.7, the upgrade went smoothly, and you saw the exact steps you need to repeat if you want to move your own project forward. You can start changing the version of your game whenever you need. Just remember the considerations we talk about. Make sure your external assets are updated. Keep control of your code base and always move forward, never backward. Well, Unreal is not going to allow you. Now that Gameverse is in 5.7, we can continue building the game and start taking advantages of new AI assistant that Unreal is giving us. This is going to make our workflow faster, more efficient, and much more fun. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell so you do not miss the next episodes of this series. And if you want one-on-one mentorship, lifetime guidance, and a structured path to become a game creator after your daily job, visit woolon.com and learn more about the Game Creator Accelerator. And until next time, keep creating, keep sharing, and most importantly, keep dreaming big. I'll see you soon, my fellow creators.